So hello everyone, thank you for joining in, though it was a bit glitch over there, and those who have joined, thank you for joining in back. And this is Chaitra here from KnowledgeHut. So I'm a part of I'm a course advisor and a business manager guiding the enterprise team on a safe vertical here. And today we have here Mansoor Mohammed, who as an safe practice consultant with over 20 plus years of experience in strategy, execution, business analyst, and with over 6+ years of experience in enterprise agility coaching, transformation, agile PMO, leading the agile PMO implementation. And he has a very good industry experience in avionics, finance services, banking, telecom, retail, and the list goes on. So um, we do have today here Mansoor Mohammed presenting what's new in Safe 6.0, which had recently released, and this is a sixth version of Safe version. So here we go, Mansoor. Please do take us through what's new in Safe 6.0. Also, in the middle, we may have few of the quiz, and we will be having some prizes announced for first 10 who has opted, who gives us the right answers at the last of the session. And here you go, Mansoor. Thank you.
Thank you, Chaitra. Thank you for your kind words. Team, apologies for the late start. We had a technical glitch, but you will be getting the recording. So please do watch the recording if you have not happened to join the session. We are supposed to get very good participants today, but unfortunately, we have this issue. So let's get started. Chaitra, you can hear me well?
Yes, Mansoor.
Okay, no problem. Let's get my mic closer to my mic. All right, so Safe 6.0 has arrived, okay? What happened was during the pandemic, we had unprecedented times, okay? And the enterprises started becoming overwhelmed. And there were a few things which had to be streamlined, okay? And we never wanted to lose the key benefits of what Safe addresses and the emerging challenges. And that's why we launched Safe 6.0, okay? So Chaitra has just introduced me, so I'm just skipping the slide. I've been mentored by Dean Leffingwell. So my name is Mansoor. You can find me here in this picture being awed by Dean Leffingwell, who was our chief methodologist. He came here over to Sydney, and we all happened to be from his first masterclass in 2013 through 2014 times. Okay? Dean was looking young, and even I was looking younger those days. It's been almost a decade now, so time has changed. Now let's move on to see what's new in Safe 6.0. So today what I'm going to cover is I'm just going to quickly talk about Safe. Why Safe? As we know, so Safe is important because those who master large-scale solution software delivery will define the economic landscape of 21st century. So this is Mick Kirsten. Mick Kirsten wrote a book, From Projects to Products. Okay, he emphasizes that there is a need for that paradigm shift to move away from projects. Why? Because project got a start, got an end. Whereas if we talk about products, products are ongoing. Okay, and he discusses about the interconnectivity between the business, the solution, and the customer experience into a digital interface. Here, there is a quote from John Cotter. He is a thought leader in his book, as Accelerate, Building Strategic Agility for Faster Movement of World. He mentions he's a Harvard researcher. He notes the culture and management paradigms associated to past technological revolutions are built over inflexible hierarchies. Okay, so he questions, is there a need to transition, or why should we actually transition? So now what happened is, as an enterprise, we started an enterprise to build a customer solution or a customer's need. Okay, we started with that. We started building cost-efficient operations, right? And slowly what happened was the silo began to occur, and then the customer centricity got lost. Okay, the customer centricity got lost, and that was one of the main casualties. And that's the reason why we have a dual operating system. And this dual operating system is based on value stream networking. And that's why we got SAFe. This is Dean Leffingwell. So he talks about every business is a software business. Achieving a state of business agility means that the entire organization, not just the development, is engaged continuously and proactively delivering innovative solutions, right? And the business can go fast as its slowest part in the short that we require a shift in mindset here, okay? It's very important to have a shift in mindset, and that's why we are moving towards SAFe. This is about Prism. Okay, I'm going to skip this video. It's immersive learning on KnowledgeHut. There's a video on this. You can take some time and take a look. If you have a chance, we can share the links. So this is about Prism. Prism is a platform which is outcome-driven immersive learning. So all our workshops, what we deliver from KnowledgeHut, are using this platform called Prism. Okay, and this Prism helps you to upskill in future and also take care of your training needs, and you got access for this even after you complete the course, and there are a lot of different tests and questions and other things which you can actually use as we go. All right, now let's get started to the exciting stuff. What's new in SAFe 6.0? Please pay attention. I'll be asking questions in between, and the questions will, okay. Yeah, there's a video shared. Thank you, Chaitra, for sharing that. Okay, it'll save some time for the participants, not to get them keeping waited. That is great. Okay, that's a Prism video. Yeah. All right, what's new in SAFe 6.0? Now, we started with SAFe 1.0 in 2011. Then we moved to 2.0, 3.0, LSE, 4.0, 4.5, 4.6, 5.1, and now we got 6.0 coming in 2023, and the journey continues. Okay, it's a huge body of knowledge based on lean thinking, lean product development, system engineering, and agile, to name a few, and it continues and goes on, and the framework gets evolved as we go. What's new in SAFe 6.0? Due to the unprecedented times of COVID, things have become a reality now, right? So we used to talk about being agile and doing agile and all that stuff, but now it is all moving towards a significant change, right? So SAFe 6.0 is significant and is different and is an ongoing challenge, and we are using this to accelerate so that we have better outcomes, right? So we have. So what has happened in 6.0 is we got 6 new themes. 6 new themes have emerged. There are 20 brand new articles. All framework articles and images are updated. And we got a SAFe Studio. Instead of a community portal, we moved towards a SAFe Studio, which talks about how you learn as an SPC, to manage your learning, and also to practice. Okay, so it is founded on a framework, manages, practices, and you learn as we go. All right, we got a quiz here. Let's see who answers the quiz. Chaitra, would you like to launch the quiz?
Yes.
How many new themes does SAFe 6.0 have?
How many new themes does SAFe 6.0 have?
Oh my God. Okay. We got 4 and we got 6. Some people are changing answers. Okay, poll ended. That's great. Excellent. All right. Chandra, do we give out the answer or move ahead?
Like you can just give out the answer, and then maybe at last we will give the winner.
Yes. Okay. So the people who have marked as 6, congratulations. That's great. And Chandra is going to announce. Okay, coming in. Okay, that's great. Excellent. All right, so let's move on and take a look. So what changed in 6.0? We had a change in vocabulary. Okay, we had a change in vocabulary. So the Agile Project Management Office moved to Value Management Office. Okay, so we are looking at how we deliver value Management Office. Program backlog is moved to art backlog. You will notice that all the program words have been changed to Agile release train. Okay, epic program epic is moved to art epic, program execution art execution, right? Program increment is called now as planning interval, right? Program Kanban is art Kanban. Similarly, we'll talk about, the other words which have changed is solution architect / solution engineers become solution architect. And the solution terminology has all changed. They have all been updated. Similarly, the other terminologies which got updated was daily stand-up is now called team sync. Lean system and solution engineering is called lean system engineering, right? And principle 6 has changed from visualization, visualize and limit work in progress, reduce batch size. It is now called as make value flow without interruptions. Scrum of Scrum is called Coach Sync, and Scrum XP is called Safe Scrum. Okay. Some changes in terminologies which will help us to guide through how this new framework works. All right, now the six themes. The six themes. The first one is to strengthen the foundation of business agility. I happen to be one of the business agility researcher and consultant, right? So strengthening and putting business agility in forefront is important. The second is empowering teams and clarifying roles and responsibilities. Who is doing what? That plays a very, very important role. It's a driver. Then accelerating flow. How do we improve flow? And enhancing business agility with safe across the business plays an important role, and also building the future with AI, big data, and cloud, because that's the future. That's what is driving us, and delivering better outcomes with measure and grow and OKRs. Okay, so the previous link on matrix has now become measure and grow with OKRs and correct flow. Okay. All right. Say hello to 6.0. This is your new one. In this release, all articles have been updated. Say 6.0 includes all significant areas, brand new information, right? And let's take a look at the feel and experience of how 6.0 looks like and how things have changed in 6.0 comparatively as we go. The first theme is strengthening foundation for business agility, right? So business agility has found its place. Everything moves fast in our digital age. Customer desires, competitive threats, technology choices, business expectations, revenue opportunities, and workforce happen in a blistering speed. So to address these challenges, business agility is what is the need for today, right? And the fundamental aspect of business agility is here we add a business agility value stream, and we update the roadmap and make those significant changes to accommodate the business agility value stream in coming into picture. So business agility value streams was present in 5, but as an extended guidance article, but now it's part of the big picture. Okay, business agility value stream is underpinned by 7 core competencies of business agility. Hence, we need to know why before we do the what, right? So it's very important. So we need to know the rule of business agility is to deliver a minimum viable product in 2 to 6 months. You need to sense opportunities, right? You need to fund the MVP through a business case. You need to organize around value streams. You need to connect to the customer. You need to deliver the MVP. You need to pivot, operate, perceive, right? Deliver value continuously and learn and adapt as we go, and leverage business opportunities as we go. All right. Then we also looked at the safe foundation, right? We built at a continuous learning culture. The competency was added into foundation, a continuous learning culture, right? That got added. That means regardless of the configuration of SAFe you may be implementing, you will always include continuous learning culture. The reason we made this change is because we truly believe a continuous learning culture represents a management paradigm of future, and we as an organization need to invest on becoming a learning organization as a whole. Okay, so that's very, very important. We slightly redesigned the SPC icon, emphasizing their coaching role along the trainings they deliver, right? So it's very important. As an SPC, it's important for you to help your organization move towards how we manage and how we deliver our value stream successfully. We updated safe lean mindset. Everything starts with mindset, right? The agile lean mindset is the form of the way how we work within a whole safe enterprise and deliver culture change. As you know, culture eats strategy for breakfast. The mindset is an underpinning of two primary bodies, which is knowledge from the lean thinking and agile development, right? And lean thinking and agile development. Agile was very much responsible for more traditional ways of working, which led to the emergence of iterative development method in the 90s. The belief of values on here is created in 2001, but clarifies the benefit and approach as we go. So initially derived from lean manufacturing, the principles and practice of lean have been successful in applying product and systems development. They apply lean thinking to product development, and they shift from a traditional start-stop mentality to a focus on continuous flow, delivering maximum value to customer in the shortest possible time. In SAFe, we have replaced the house of lean with a lean thinking principles from the book of Womack and Johns, and these principles embed product and value stream thinking. We start off identifying value in the terms of product we deliver, and we identify value streams for the products and initiate the flow. Okay, so that's the changes we have made. Any questions, team? I see one question on the chat, Vinay. I will answer it later. Okay, so I will hold that for the end. Please unmute. If you have any questions, let me know.
Yeah, we can take the questions at last, Mansoor.
Okay, no worries. We'll go. All right, updating the core values. Updating the core values plays an important role. Alignment, respect for people. So two of these, respect for people and relentless improvement, have been elevated, which is more prominent. In 6.0, respect for people is basic human needs, treating people respectfully, unlock their intrinsic motivation to learn and grow, evolve their practice, contribute their business, customer outcome, and critically, everyone who consumes our work is treated as customers and someone we build the product for. A long-term relationship is important. So transparency, relentless improvement, respect for people, and culture and alignment plays a very important role. We have updated SAFe Principle 6. Okay, so we have made this as a highlight. So this principle always been about flow. So we have made value flow without interruptions, right? So we have updated. We have updated this principle 6, and we have updated also the roadmap. Okay, so the roadmap also has been updated accordingly. Okay, so we have the implementation roadmap has also received some significant changes. The waterfall ad hoc step was removed as a starting point, since safe adoption does not always begin from one of these starting points. So we removed that, right? And we straight went into go safe. And we started off with an executive workshop toolkit was added. Leading in Digital Age program equips leaders with knowledge and skills organized around value. Was renamed from identifying art to value streams. Value stream and art identification workshop toolkit was added. Enhanced portfolio was renamed to previously called extend to portfolio. Some things got updated, right? And accelerated emphasizes on the transformation journey of an organization. And we started looking at how we embed learning and have 5 lean thinking principles around the enterprise. That was also added. All right, quiz. Which is the principle that has been updated in SAFe 6.0? Do we have a
So
quiz?
here you go. Which is one of the 6 themes in SAFe 6.0? Business agility, empowering teams and clarifying roles and responsibilities, lean leadership.
Okay. All right, we got a good mix here. Okay, business agility gets the highest votes. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay. Interesting. We're having some people contribute to the quiz. That's great. And Chaitra is keeping a note of the people who have the fastest finger first. Okay, good. Got around 22 people. That's great. Safe Practice Consultants, formerly known as Safe Program Consultants, they provide coaching, right? It's very important. The role of SPCs have been defined. Safe Practice Consultants have been defined. And the name changes as part of phasing out of the term program, right? And we also have something called a responsibility wheel track for implementation, right? So we go into that. Okay, so that was the first theme for you. Now let's look at the second theme. Let me close this out. All right. Okay, the second theme is empowering teams and clarifying responsibilities. Nothing beats like an agile team, and further enhancing performance requires clearer and more explicit responsibility for each SAFe roles. New and improved guidance is required for SAFe 6.0 and help people to improve their job performance and goal. Okay, so SAFe 6.0 updates the role articles. It talks about the roles and responsibilities. What are the new roles and responsibilities for the epic owner, for all the roles which you see marked in the red box? Okay, so that's all given. So there are updated articles for the release train, for the agile teams, business owners, enterprise architect, epic owners, LACE, product owner, product management, right? So all the articles have been updated. And that is one of the main prevalent change you will see in 6.0 that has been changed. Okay, there's example of agile release trains provided, right? So what is an agile release train? Our focus is to deliver value, getting feedback, improving relentlessly, connecting with the customer, planning the work, right? Delivering value. That is the key role of an agile release train. Okay, so that's where the agile release train comes into picture. The customers are ultimate beneficiaries of the business solutions. Art creates and maintains and connects the customers to the efforts and clearly understands how to apply lean and agile practices in the unique agile release train context. Okay, so that's where the value comes into picture. Delivering value plays a very important role. All right, so value-driven delivery plays an important role. Getting feedback, relentless improvement also plays an important role. Scrum Master Team Coach. SAFe 6.0 provides an alternative title. From Scrum Master, we moved into a Team Coach. We did that for a very simple reason. We are seeing some of the organizations are not choosing Scrum as a team methodology. Every team, some teams might implement Kanban. So that's why we moved from a Scrum Master, which is more from a Scrum perspective, to a Team Coach. Okay. The role of a team coach, which is previously called the Scrum Master, is to play an essential role in the planning. Okay, they collaborate with RTEs, right, and they support iteration execution. They improve flow and they build high-performing teams. So their role is to build high-performing team. They improve the art performance and they participate in inspect and adapt. Okay, so that's what comes into picture when we look in. All right, the third theme is accelerating value. Okay, so accelerating value is very important. Today we live in a competitive world, as we know, and we need to accelerate flow as an essential survival skill for the digital age. Is the third theme and an overarching theme for the entire 6.0 release. Okay, we've spent a lot of time in 6.0 thinking about the flow and how we can accelerate. It's important to point out SAFe is a flow-based framework, whether it is team delivering stories and iterations or epics progressing through the portfolio. We therefore ask a question for ourselves as to what does flow mean, okay? Right, and how these properties in batch size and processes work to improve flow, okay? How do we, increase the feedback, right? How do we reduce the delay in handoffs? How do you reduce the bottlenecks, right? How do we limit the work in process, right? And how do we limit the queue length? Okay, so these are the 8 properties. So we have 8 property-based, 8 property of flow-based system. Fourth one, enhancing with business agility. Interesting. We saw a lot of business agility come into picture, right? And time again, we have been seeing, business agility as part of it, right? So we extend the patterns of business agility here. We talk about business agile trains. We talk about agile executive team. We talk about agile executive team aligning with the leadership, right? We talk about, agile functional departments, right? And also called a combined portfolio where we have both the development and operational value stream. Okay, so both combined together will be extended in the technology patterns. Theme 5, we added to build the future with AI, big data, and cloud. Okay, so we all know the AI is the future, right? So we are looking at all the new things coming in, the chat GPTs and all the other AI tools coming in, chatbots coming in. So we know that's the future, right? And we look at building the future with the AI and big data and cloud. That's very important. AI can revolutionize the solutions. AI can be applied at all levels of SAFe to build intelligent customer solutions, automate value streams, and improve customers' insight. Therefore, it is being added across the palette. Okay. The cloud is located at an essential level, shown connecting the DevOps icon, and that will accelerate the value delivery for the team. All right, so we are aware of the changes happening, and we get ourselves connected and updated for the upcoming changes in our world. Okay. Delivering better outcomes with measure and grow. Business agility sets performance standards for organizations requiring fast, effective response to emerging business opportunities. However, to improve speed and agility, leaders, the teams, and business stakeholders need a way to reliably measure the current state and identifying what they need to do and improve. Therefore, choosing what and how to measure is critical enabler for continuous improving of business value, right? So the metrics is now called measure and grow. The metrics icon is gone. It's called measure and grow. It talks about how we measure the outcomes, the flow, the competency, right? So measuring plays a very important role. Competency is how proficient are we in the skills to achieve business agility. Flow is about how effective and efficient are we in delivering value to our customers, and outcomes, are we meeting the outcomes for our customers. Okay, so that is very important to know all these 3 things. SAFe highlights 3 primary cases for applying OKRs. Okay, so objective key results is collaborative framework for establishing clear goals and measurable outcomes. When using SAFe, OKRs can help to support core values, transparency, alignment between enterprise and portfolio strategy. OKRs can be applied to measure organization improvement, while OKR articles describe opportunities to apply OKRs within their usage, alongside with describing how well these OKRs are used. That is important. So management says, right, so you need to measure. If you can't measure, that's difficult to monitor, right? So that's important. Okay, quiz.
Yeah, we do have our final quiz.
Yes.
So which principle has been changed in SAFe 6.0? Principle number 1, principle number 2, principle number 3. Sorry for this. I think there is a little mistake in our
Yes.
answers.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
maybe we will reschedule this quiz after a few of your slides, Mansoor.
Yes.
I don't
I
think there
just
is.
noticed that. I
Yeah.
just noticed it.
So you can just continue your slides, and then I think there comes the answer also. So we'll just start it later.
Yeah. No worries.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. I think just I got another 2 or 3 slides remaining, Chatra. So yeah. The management challenge is it's not enough for top management to commit themselves to quality and productivity. They must know what they must commit, and these obligations cannot be delegated. So W.D. Deming taught by adopting appropriate principles of management, organization can increase quality, right? So increase quality, reduce waste, staff attrition, engage learners by asking why is it so important for leaders to lead rather than just support this type of change. You may use the following anecdote. Business leaders was once advised in a large company to invite an executive plant, and they had to master these practices. He told the executives, you cannot come, and he told the executives, he invited and he told the executives, if you cannot come, send nobody. Basically, the point here we are making is leadership cannot be delegated, right? The leadership team must be trained and must have a buy-in. This means executives must put the leadership principles into actions. Yes, Chitra, you can put the quiz if it's ready.
Yeah, so we are ready.
Okay, all right. Now we got the right answers. Even I was a bit surprised. Apologies for that. A lot of glitches happening. Yeah, see everyone jumping now. Okay, we got 5, 6, 8. Okay. 10 more people to go. Quick, guys. There's an activity coming next.
Yeah, I think everyone are done.
Done. Excellent. Good job.
So the answer is principle number 6. So
Yeah.
who and all have done principle number 6? Wait for the results.
All right. So the last activity before we go. So where do you think your team stands? Or where do you think your business stands in value delivery, respect for people, flow, innovation, relentless improvement, and leadership? You can unmute and quickly talk. It's a 5 minutes activity. Anyone?
You guys can raise your hand so we can unmute you guys.
No one?
Don't see anyone raising the hand.
Looks like the teams are tired today. Or gearing up for a holiday tomorrow, I guess. I don't know. Okay, good. So in my experience, I've seen organizations very high on value delivery, right? So organizations who are adopting change and who adopt agile practices, they're very high on value delivery. They are either a 4 or a 5 there, right? I would say organizations focus more on respect for people and culture because people do all the work, okay? And it's very important for for them to respect the people and culture, and also look at flow, right? So that there is no interruptions, there's no start stop of work. Innovation, right? Innovation comes from the people. I think most of you have seen a video where good ideas come from. The good ideas come from the team. They come from the hunches of idea. They collide with ideas, right? That is important. Relentless improvement is a very, very important one, because we look at continuous improvement and also providing leadership, right? So leadership is very, very important. And in my program, so in my full 2-day program of SAFE, which is happening tomorrow and day after tomorrow, if you're interested to join, you can definitely join. It is very suitable for all time zones. Starts around 12:30 Sydney time, right? Which is in the morning for India, right? So you could, I think it's 4.5 hours behind Sydney time, right? So you guys can join. We have a good full class. If you want, you can join tomorrow. We can have fun, right? So yeah, we'll cover all this in a 2-day program, which we talk about. So when I go to organizations, I do a measure and flow, okay? Measure and grow. So I talk about what level are there in business agility, right? So I look at all the different parameters, which includes, lean portfolio management, enterprise solution delivery, team and technical agility, continuous learning culture, right? Organization agility, right? So we'll look at all the different areas. So that's important. And then we start giving out options as to how they can move from a level 1 to a level 2. So basically the levels, what we measure is pre-crawling, crawling, walking, running, and flying. Okay, so we have these different parameters. And then when I go to an organization, I do this at an organization level, at an enterprise level, at a business unit level, right? At team levels, individual levels. I do some assessment. Then I come up with the results, and then finally we give a solution or a roadmap. Okay, so if your organization is looking for a change or transformation, please do contact KnowledgeHut, right? I'll be more than happy to support you guys in your agile transformation. All right, hand off to Chaitra now. Sorry, did I skip some slides? Yes, I skipped some slides. Yes, Chaitra.
Yeah, thank you, Mansoor. Before I start off, can you just play the Prism video, please, for us?
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, that's an important video. Where are we? Chat. Okay. Share screen. Share sound. Here we go.
We live in a fast-changing digital world. The rate of change is intensifying. The workforce is struggling to keep up, and the skills gap is increasing. Why this gap? Because individuals and companies are struggling to adapt to the new pace of change. To compete at the pace of change, teams need to build skills at scale and drive outcomes. And for that, they depend on KnowledgeHut. Introducing Prism, KnowledgeHut's new immersive learning experience platform. Prism is designed to provide a highly engaging, immersive learning experience with you at the center of the learning. You get to learn, practice, assess, gain insights on your learning, and personalize your learning journey. Get started with a live instructor-led training program, online self-paced course, or a blended learning course. Prism supports all delivery modes, providing the learner with a seamless learning experience. Explore the detailed curriculum and get familiar with all the learning assets available to you. Reinforce your learning anytime, anywhere with engaging on-demand videos, smart flashcards, interactive ebooks, and recall quizzes. Practice is crucial to your learning process. Want to practice your coding? Access our playground labs anytime, anywhere. Guided hands-on exercises help you gain confidence and get productive right from the get-go. Test your subject matter comprehension through diagnostic, module level and final assessments. Our diagnostic assessment helps benchmark you, gauge where you stand, learn tactically, and develop the skills you need to move fast. Assess your skills at every stage with a variety of questions ranging from multiple choice to code-based, completely auto-graded by our system. Assignments and projects within our inbuilt and intelligent development environment give you micro work-like experiences. Based on your performance in the assessments, assignments, and projects, you gain deep insights on your progress. Identify areas you are good at and where you need to improve. Follow recommendations and enhance your skill proficiency from where you are to where you want to get. You can join live instructor-led sessions right from within the platform. And once the session is over, you have the recorded video available right here along with lifetime access to the content. Stuck anywhere? Prism also supports one-to-one mentoring. An exclusive assigned expert will help clarify your doubts and guide you. You also get to maximize your learning potential with collaborative social learning via discussion forums and group and one-to-one messaging. So whether you're preparing to move to a modern JavaScript framework, build an AI-based application, or whatever your area of interest, you can trust KnowledgeHut to help you develop skills effectively. By leveraging our state-of-the-art intelligent environment, skills assessments, one-of-a-kind analytics, and immersive learning experience platform, organizations can now put the right people on the right projects. It's why fast-growing companies are getting on Prism. They understand that it will help them keep up with the pace of change and grow faster than their competition. So, what is your company doing? Is the notion of aligning your learning strategy with a skills strategy at the board of your company right now? What are your training budgets? And essentially, what should you be learning next?
All right. Thank you for such a lovely video, Chaitra. So excited to use Prism. And whenever I deliver a class, I see my students progress. I feel really, really excited and thrilled to see how my students are progressing.
Yes,
And
that is the
many
main advantage of using Prism, and with KnowledgeHut, that is our main platform.
Thank you.
So maybe if you could.
Share my screen. Yes, I'm sharing my screen. Yes, it's here. Okay.
So for everyone who have joined, why KnowledgeHut, like to choose your learning platform for SAFE or in particular any of the other courses? So because we are the head tech company, leading head tech company under upGrad. So to skill up your knowledge on any of the courses. So we do have KnowledgeHut with many of the courses available at place. And for SAFE especially, so we are the top 10 SPCT Gold partners, and we do have 2 of the new SPCTs join in with us to lead our transformation journeys all across the globe. And we do have till now trained over like maybe 22,000 plus in SAFE framework itself, and maybe around 1,200 plus SAFE classes delivered like 2 days, 3 days, and the higher advanced level SAFE courses in all across the globe in like in person and virtual classes from when we have started our SAFE journey. And in Google, like we do have 4.8 rating as KnowledgeHut training company, and we are the trusted enterprise transformation partners for many of our enterprise customers, including overall 50 plus Fortune enterprise companies working with us currently. And one of the main assets of us is outcome-based immersive learning platform, which is Prism, which you guys just now had a look on it, which showcases the skill sets of anyone, like how to showcase, how to learn a self-based program. So everything will be taught on our outcome-based immersive learning platform. Also, we do have a career roadmap opportunity provided from us, and by attending any of our master classes, you can choose to have a one-on-one session with us in building your career map for example, if you want to come to our any of our safe courses, after attending the safe course, so what will be your next career roadmap should look like? Or we do have one-on-one mentoring provided, wherein you guys can ask us many questions and building your job CVs to go to the next position after doing any of the safe courses or any of the other courses that matters.
Thank you, Suma, for that. I still remember my first training delivery with KnowledgeHut. I was one of the first people to deliver your safe training way back in 2016, I guess, where we started. And I was one of the first one to deliver a first class for safe. I think it was a physical class, face-to-face class in, I think, Brisbane or someplace. Yeah, I just remember that. Thank you for that. All right, the next slide for Suma. For Chaitra, sorry.
Yeah, thank you, Mansoor.
Thanks.
So next we have why to choose KnowledgeHut as your safe learning partners. So because as I told, we are one of the top 10 gold SPCT partners with Scaled Agile, providing safe courses online, offline, all across the globes.
Oh, did I change the slide?
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then we do have many transformations happening all across with our SPCTs, and few of the SPCTs whom we have in-house and few we have contract based. So those are working with us in our enterprise customers place in doing their lot of transformations and guiding the enterprises to go on the right path by using a safe framework. And till now, as I told, we have done many agile transformations in various sectors like banking, healthcare, IT industries. So in all the industry perspective, we have done the transformations, and we do have our transformation journey with us ready for our customer experiences.
Oh.
That before slide, please.
One before slide. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. So after attending our masterclass, if say, so what are the other add-ons which you guys get after attending our masterclass from KnowledgeHut? We do have a job support for you guys. Like we do have 4,500 plus enterprise customers working with us. So if in case you are looking for a job opportunity, and with this pandemic and with this job vacations and these things, vacant, so we do provide collect your CVs and provide it to our enterprise customers wherein there are a lot of opportunities. So we do guide you guys in building your perfect CVs to approach for any of your high-end job opportunities. So we do have one-on-one career roadmap sessions with our experts whom we are working on a daily basis. So we can have a one-on-one session arranged for you guys for any of your career transitions. And one of the other added advantages, the Prism platform, wherein you can use for any of your other self-based or any of the cloud, any of the other training requirements from you guys. So Prism is the right platform for you to choose. And then we do support on the mock test plus interview preparations. If in case anyone are interested for, you can get back to us with support@knowledgehut.com. So we would get back to you with your answers and with helping you on the mock test and interview preparations. And then attend our free career master classes, which you guys are attending as of now today. And we do have plenty of the other things coming up next. So attend these master classes to build your knowledge on any of the other frameworks. It matters. And then to continue your learning journeys and to access better job opportunities as well. And then we do have many of the success stories, and we usually every day on day basis put up our current students career success stories on websites, on our WhatsApp chats, everywhere. So we do provide such career stories built up for you guys in any of the if in case you need any of the support over there, we do have such things provided.
Sure.
And then these are some of the happy clients working with us currently, and the list is more, so we could not fit everything here. And these are few of them highlighted.
Thank you.
And then we do have our after attending this masterclass, what and all you can do, you will be receiving a certificate from our end, which will be an completion certificate, like what's new and safe 6.0 certificate masterclass, and then join our learning community and interact with the minded professionals like you guys. So we do have the WhatsApp channel created. So we are just, yeah, so we have a link provided here. Please do join with this link to get access to our WhatsApp communication channel. And you also can choose to send a mail to our support team, which is support@knowledgehut.com. So in asking any of your queries or book your slot right today by paying just $50. This is just for today and for any of the master classes. So we do provide this by just paying $50 today, and then avail any of the 3 e-learning sessions for next 3 months. Also, when you come back after 3 months, we will be we can just minus this $50 in paying any of your course fees. So, and then we do have some discounts offers going on, so you can just get back anytime to us, writing or in learning path of your safe or scrum courses.
Thank you. Sounds exciting. Can I book some courses, Chaitra?
Yeah, which you have not done, so you can just send out a list so that we can.
Yeah, I already have about 40 certifications. I'm thinking which more to do. Maybe I can.
Sure.
Maybe before I retire, I should have at least 100 certifications.
Yeah, we are here to help you out on any of the courses that matters, right? So we do have 300 plus courses listed already on our website. So that is how you can book any of the slots.
Thank you. Looking forward.
And then this is our next upcoming masterclass, which will be led by Mansoor itself. And it is on our business perspective, align your team, scale, how to scale your business in a faster way. And this is going to happen on April 28th from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. IST time zone. If you guys are in IST time zone, and maybe we would be sharing the link to join to that masterclass as well. So yeah, we have already put up the link over there to for you guys to join in.
Sure. Thank you so much, Chaitra. That's great. And let's see if we have any questions here on the chat. There on the, okay, that's the link. Okay. One question, Mr. Vinay Pathak, Kaptanji. All right. In view of disciplined agile coming in, what is the future of SAFe? The future of SAFe is bright. Okay. So yes, when Scrum came in, people asked, what is the future of Kanban? When Kanban came in, people asked, what is the future of XP, right? So they're all different frameworks, okay? The best framework applied for an organization is the one which is tailored, all right? Which is not agnostic, saying that, okay, let's go only with SAFe or with Spotify or with Scrum at Scale or a disciplined agile. We as consultants, we need to respect all these different frameworks, but see what fits the organization purpose, okay? Not what we know, but what the organization or the customer needs, okay? So yes, I'm a disciplined agile certified. I've done my value stream too. I've done my coaching too from disciplined agile, right? But every framework is different. The best frameworks are the ones which you tailor, you're pragmatic, and you tailor this to suit your organization needs and address your customer's problem or solution. That is important. I hope I've answered your question.
And Mansoor, we had one more, like what is OKR? I don't know whether he meant the abbreviation or just what is the exact point on OKR.
Okay,
It
so
was from anonymous, like there's no name over there. If you could just give us a little bit of insights on OKR.
Sure, definitely. Okay. So when we talk about OKR is organized, it's about key results. Okay. So outcomes and key results, we look at the OKRs as how we measure and grow, and we look at what are the measurement categories. Okay. So OKRs will help you identify how you measure. Okay. So those are the key results that will help you measure the value of the business delivery, right? And that's one of the, so they're linked to your KPIs and OKRs. Okay, so those are something to be measurable. Okay, all right. So those are outcome, objective, and key results. Okay, so that is what OKRs.
Yeah, thank you, Mansoor. So maybe we'll just announce the winners for the quiz, and we do have 3 picked up. So this is dependent on the fastest finger first, as Mansoor was just telling. So because there were a lot of answers given at the same time, so we had to pick the fastest one according to the time, whichever they had done, whichever they had given it on a fastest basis. So for the first question, so the winner is Shanbag Kannan.
One minute. We'll roll the drums. Music, okay. Roll drums.
Okay, so the first one is Shanbag Kannan. So he is the winner for first quiz.
Lot of applause. Okay, great job.
And then the second one is Sachin Verma.
Verma. All right, welcome.
And then the third one is Tejas Kambal. So I'm just putting these names on the chat also, just for them to know.
Okay, all right.
And any more questions from anyone?
Team truly apologize for the late start, right? And
Yeah.
we'll have more interesting sessions coming next week. Okay, there's another session. Please do join us. And we promise not to have a technical glitch like today. And stay in touch, stay safe, and enjoy your weekend.
Yeah.
Upcoming weekend.
So if we don't have any questions,
We
or else you guys can just
11 minutes.
raise and ask if in case.
Yeah, we give back 11 minutes incentives for starting 10 minutes late. Okay. For the people who dropped off, we'll be sharing the recordings. Okay, so please listen to the recordings and do contact Chaitra for any questions. Contact me for any questions. We'll be more than happy to support you. Okay. All right. Well,
So thank you, everyone. So enjoy your weekend.
Enjoy Friday and a Saturday and a Sunday. Get ready for a fast of Monday.